Now we know that the pressure difference between point 1 and point 2 means at throat. In this figure, at throat we have a minimum area and at the inlet we have a maximum area. So that's why we measure the pressure difference between the maximum area and minimum area, means between the throat and the inlet, right. And this is done with the help of several techniques, means we can use any technique to measure the pressure difference, but in this figure it is shown with the help of differential U-tube manometer, right. Now we will talk about the derivation to relate the terms in the Venturimeter. So some terms can be measured in the lab, and then by measuring those terms we can find out the flow rate. So in Venturimeter we apply, suppose this is the shape of the Venturimeter. Here we have a throat, then we have a diverging portion, and then it is connected to pipe, and here also it is connected to pipe, right. This portion of this figure is known as Venturimeter. So between point 1 at somewhere here, this is section 1, and at throat we have a minimum area, so this is section 2. Between section 1 and 2 we apply Bernoulli equation. So Bernoulli equation is applied between section 1 and 2. So at 1, if pressure is equal to P1, then P1 over rho g is pressure head, plus V1 square over 2g is the kinetic head, plus Z1. If it is horizontal, then Z1 and Z2 will be same, but if it is inclined, then Z1 and Z2 will be different. And at point 2, what is the total energy? Pressure head, kinetic head and potential head, these can be written P2 over rho g plus V2 square divided by 2g plus Z2. Now this equation can be manipulated in the form of V2 square minus V1 square divided by 2g is equal to P1 minus P2 divided by rho g plus Z1 minus Z2. Now with the help of continuity equation, V2A2 is equal to V1A1, right. So with the help of this equation, this previous equation can be changed to one velocity. Either we change this V2 into V1 or V1 into V2. Here we are changing V1 into V2. So V1 is equal to V2 A2 divided by A1. From this equation we can write V1 is equal to V2 A2 divided by A1, right. So with the help of this equation we can write this one in this form. So substitute the value of V1 from this into this equation, we will get V2 square divided by 2g 1 minus A2 square divided by A1 square is equal to P1 over rho g plus Z1 minus P2 over rho g plus Z2. This is written in particular form because we know that what is this term P1 over rho g plus Z1 and P2 over rho g plus Z2. We have studied this thing. Can you tell? This term is known as the pressure head, this is potential head. So pressure head plus potential head is known as a piezometric head, right. This piezometric head at point number 1, piezometric head at point number 2, this can be measured with the help of the piezometric tube or with the help of pressure gauge, with the help of the differential U-tube manometer. So in that equation, in this equation, P1 over rho g is written as H1 star. This P1 over rho g is written as, this can be written as H1 star, and P2 over rho g plus Z2 may be written as H2 star. Piezometric head at point 1, piezometric head at point 2.